So today we have just a little video. It's going to be probably under 10 minutes. There's been some developments on the Parkway, and the Red Roof Mall is what locals call it, but I believe it's called the Pigeon Forge Outlets. It was one of the first outlet malls in the area. So this is where the Red Roof Mall used to sit. And they have torn down quite a bit of it. There it is. Yeah, there's our last glimpses of the Red Roof Mall. Wow. I know they talked about it, but I wasn't thinking they were going to do it. And this is a massive, massive building. Used to be the outlet mall of the day. Yeah, it's all been reduced to rubble. Yeah, so rumor has it that this little plaza here is going to be torn down real soon as well. Of course, all the tenants are out of there, and the Red Roof Mall is gone behind it. And this is all supposed to be part of a project. Of course, this will be the new entrance to whatever they're going to be building up there on the hill. And then this is where Hillbilly Village used to sit. And that was always supposed to be part of the plan for whatever they're going to be doing up there on top of the hill. So it's definitely going to be a big development. Times are changing. They've already knocked down some of the roof. And this is located right behind Little Dolly's factory store. But I wanted to make this little video here because pretty soon we're probably not going to see any of this anymore. It's all going to be gone. And here's another angle of it from behind Little Dolly's. Put in the comments below if you ever shopped here back in its heyday, back when it was the outlet mall in the area. This piece of property is prime. It's got beautiful mountain views. You can look up and down the Parkway. So I could see this being developed into maybe a couple hotels or a resort, maybe a couple restaurants. But it was interesting seeing it vacant for so many years, and I often wondered, a multi-million-dollar piece of property kind of just, but it is what it is. Yeah. That's the backside of Mama's farmhouse. And you can see Mount LeConte. Well, right there is Mount LeConte. So the views are great up here. And this other section up here, I'm assuming is gonna remain. There's still businesses up in this area. It's just the one side there. Yeah, this section here is gonna remain. Just a hodgepodge of different businesses. And most folks coming down the parkway don't know this is up here. That's the reason why it has never done very well. Yeah, so I believe they called this the Pigeon Forge Factory Outlet Mall. I think locals called it the Red Roof because it had a red roof, you know, for many years. And yet again, I think this section here is to remain. I don't think it's going anywhere. This is right here on the parkway. Very easy to see. This is also popular during Rod Run. Just a little update, little video. Kind of want to document this, seeing that it sits right in the middle of Pigeon Forge, and it's been here as long as I could ever remember. In fact, I don't ever remember it not being here. So yes, that's a big park, because that's probably one of the biggest parcels of property that sits here on the parkway, dead center in the parkway, that they're gonna have some massive massive things going on. So I'm excited for it, and I always found it kind of interesting that there's these empty buildings, steps from the parkway, and they were nice buildings. Big, open, spacious buildings, multi-levels, a lot of different nooks and crannies. They were bigger than what they appeared from the road. And they just sat vacant.
The number one memory I have of this Red Roof Mall was, in the one side of the door, there was this giant pair of underwear.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to them, but...
So they had some fires up there.
Yeah.
In a couple of the buildings, and I believe those buildings have been torn down, but they had some fires up there, and I think there was a gift shop that had burnt down or caught on fire.
I think that's where the giant pair of underwear was.
But I always found it fascinating that there was this multi-million-dollar piece of property, and it sat abandoned, you know what I'm saying? It's always been interesting. But folks, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining us on this little adventure, I guess if you call it an adventure. Now it's time to go out and get your own adventure. We love you. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye
everyone.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, they'll take you to see the countryside, driving all over Tennessee in their little yellow Jeep. You can come along wherever they go. All you gotta do is watch the show. So be sure you tune in. Don, would you do this again?